Hey, what's going on with y'all, man? Y'all got it. Y'all got it. That up there. Hey, what's going on? Shout out everybody in the building. Stoic One, JPR Jr., Aaron B, Reggie, new, Crash, Cybertron. You got it, brother. That me. I'm about 6'4", foot for four, but you got it. Down by the riverside, brother. Appreciate you. Man, ain't no. This is not the devil horns. This is no devil horns, man. It's just a little shirt, man. Just some cheap motherfucking shirt I found, bro. The coordinating, bro. All I'm doing is coordinating. Mike Shinnery, what's up, man? Oh man, the devil haunts. Brother Tastic, I can live with that, man. Y'all got it. Yeah, man. Yeah, we good. We good. I know. Jay Wolf, you got it, brother. What's going on? So, this is gonna be, I guess, kind of a extension of what I touched on the other day when I did my breakdown of the breakdown. Yeah, with the BAM. Shout out to Proud Time VA Smooth, man. Y'all got it. Darth Lord IQ, you got it, man. You got it. So yeah, man, this is gonna be an extension of what we talked about the other day, and the whole New Yorker um magazine cover. Okay, let me see. Recently, here we go. All right, here we go. And hopefully we can get it here. Yeah, so we're gonna blow this thing up. Let me see. There we go. Put that there. There. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Right there. And we're going to be focusing in on the wonderful New Yorker. Damn it, I don't want to do that. Oh well, it's not gonna let me. So, here we go. Magazine cover from December 7th, as you can say, 2020. All right. So, it's not causing no problems. It's actually giving a ugly truth of female nature, man, and the life that these women are claiming to live, but what they are actually living. And but as usual, again, women, especially black women, hate the truth about who they really are. Again, a lot of the stuff is, deep repressed childhood things, mostly surrounding about daddy issues and things like that. Unfortunately, but the thing about once you become an adult, you become responsible for yourself. And if and when you can continue to pour all of this money into things to give you an outward appearance, to make your outward appearance look better, and you're doing nothing for your insides, I really can't feel sympathy for you. That means you're willingly and purposely subjecting yourself to an unhealthy long-term situation. All right, you think there's more important to a lot of people that you don't know and you don't truly care about for the sake of their opinion of you. Again, mostly over just the physical appearance, when internally you are like just completely and totally fucking destroyed. It's ridiculous. Okay. And again, let's go over it. Because last time I tried this, Streamyard and everything started acting up. So let's just address it. So again, here we have a woman that looks to be of some type of ethnicity. We'll just say she's light skinned. Okay, we'll say she's light skinned. She's not white. She has some kind of tan to her. But she's in front of what? She's in front of a computer screen. All right, and what does she do? She has a phone in her hand. More likely than not, she has the appearance of here. So this computer is most likely equipped with some type of webcam. She doesn't even have a proper stand or something to put the computer up on, to you she's utilizing any and everything around it to prop it up, to give off an appearance of her being high class, as we say back in the day, sadiddy. You know what I'm saying? All of these things, with the blouse on, with the frilled neck. You always know that's when that's that good top. It's got the motherfucking frilled collar. That's that pinky out. You know what I'm saying? The blouse, but then you come down here, you notice she has on some athletic shorts. Okay, legs aren't shaven, just all kinds of crusty and rusty and dusty and musty. Just all them, just scratching you all up. She's got the drink in her hand. Could be actual alcohol. Most likely, she can't afford alcohol. Probably like some apple juice or some shit like that to appear like it's something that it's really not. She got the phone in her other hand, so she can, while she's you know portraying a thing, a fallacy, she can keep up with her fantasy here. All right. While she's portraying a fantasy and a fallacy, she can keep up with her fantasy and fallacy here. All right. Always got a phone in her hand. Whole apartment or place where she's staying is in disarray. Dishes ain't washed. Chinese takeout. Two cats, not just one. Two cats. Two felines. She got the free mask that's all fucked up or whatever on the floor. Gloves for cleaning, but she ain't cleaning shit. You know what I'm saying? The old Cheetos bag down here. And most importantly, man, this right here is the most important part. All right, for you guys that cannot see it, let me see if we can get it in there. I wish I could highlight it, but right here are prescription pill bottles, and that's going to be the major point that I'm going to focus on here. All right, those pill bottles, because this right here again, man, is what keeps her fantasy alive. All right, what keeps fucking Cinderella, in the glass slipper, which keeps fucking, Snow White from biting a poison apple, what keeps fucking Alice in Wonderland, right? All those things. Feminism has destroyed woman's psyche, but especially the black woman's psyche. I say again, feminism has completely destroyed and betrayed the black woman and making them believe that they can actually do it by themselves. And when this whole ideology that they can actually do it by themselves is running them into the ground, both mentally and physically. Okay. Um, Once you start getting into fitness and stuff like that, bro, you start learning that it's extreme. Your body is extremely, extremely sensitive, and your body has to be pretty much on point as well as you possibly can get it, especially if you don't have any type of enhancements or help, if you know what I mean, in order to grow muscle and burn fat. Okay, in order for you to grow muscle and burn fat, you need to have a proper diet, a good strength and resistance training regimen, proper cardio, and all those things. But what you come to learn is one of the biggest things and inhibitors to you burning that fat and gaining muscle is stress, because stress creates something called cortisol. Right? Cortisol is something that pretty much makes you go into that stage of where, like, you want to be, you want to comfort eat. You really don't feel like doing anything. It's just stress, right? It's just unnecessary motherfucking hormones and shit that get into your body, and it causes a fucking negative reaction. So what women are doing is women are literally taking on the role of a fucking person they're not made to take over. Just not. Again, I don't know how many times we're gonna have to keep saying this to women, especially like I said, black women, but you are not made to be a man. You're not made to be the father and the mother. Okay? Most of y'all not even good mothers. Let's just keep it 1,000. All right? Most of y'all not even good moms, man. Okay? And this is why your daughters grow up to be carbon copies of you in failures, from everything from finances to choosing men to relationships to attitudes to a lot of different things. Okay. All right. And you pass down the mentality of I don't need no man. Ain't no man gonna tell me what to do to your daughters because that's all they seen for 18 years of their life. And then when you find out that all your grandkids got different daddies, and but the same last name, then what? You know, and of course you don't even care because after so long, man, people start believing the lie. All right. All right. It's one thing to be a liar, but once you're a pathological liar means you begin to believe your own lies. The lies you tell. Yeah, man. I'm 6'10", 205 pounds, 5% body fat. Yeah, yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me. Nigga, you understand I'm 5'11" and you shorter than me? No, man. See, it's just you don't know what you're looking at. See, it's an art in it, and you just don't got the eye for it. So, but trust me, man. I'm telling you, 6'10", 205, 5% body fat, man. Yeah, 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 man. Yeah, I won a title back with Jordan in '96. Nigga, hold on. How? That's not possible, bro. You 30. Michael Jordan 50 years old. How you want? Where you? Don't worry about it, man. You just don't understand, brother. Hey, man, you ask too many questions, man. Just trust me. Just trust me. That's what pathological liars do, man. And unfortunately, like I said, feminism has turned black women into fucking pathological liars. Okay? This magazine cover is actually a cry out for help, I feel, about whoever did it, or a ringing of the alarm of sorts for women to realize, man, hey, especially here now, and a lot of people don't keep up with it, man. Listen, what's going to happen with the American economy within the next 6 months? Who knows, right? But everything is projected and showing that there's going to be a debt bubble that possibly pops, and there's going to be a horrific economic downfall in this country that is going to be on historical levels. Hopefully, it does not happen. Hopefully, it does not happen. Okay, but if it does happen again, and like you've already had, they said 30 million jobs lost that aren't set to return. All right, once the first mandatory lockdown happened from this year. But now they're telling you if this, and pretty much looks like it's over with now for the most part. I'm guessing. Supreme Court rejected Texas um, plea or their case challenging the four states in their electoral votes. So pretty much it's all but over now for Joe Biden's election to stand. And come the 21st of January, he be sworn in, and new president, new regime, all these other things, right? So chances of another mandatory lockdown are extremely high. Um, us going back into a lot of things that aren't going to be as business friendly and opportunities for you to get um, become your own boss or become an entrepreneur, along with, I think they said 100,000 or was it 500,000? No, I think it's at least 100,000 H-1B visas that are being already promised to Indian immigrants. Again, you're already promising H-1B visas to immigrants, which means what? Those people come here. That's going to be 100,000 less jobs that are going to be available for American citizens that are already here that just suffered a huge economic downturn. So again, man, what's able to happen is all speculative at this point. But hey, who knows? You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Right? But however it goes, women are pretty much coming to the point of where they're being told, okay, you want equal rights. Well, catch these equal lefts. Equality means just that, equality. And once a woman starts being held to a man's standard, they don't like it. See, a lot of things that this thing stemmed from was women having to hear the truth from black men for the first time. Because again, for however many years, man, you go back, black men's never ever had a voice. All right. We just had to sit back and take it and, you know, try to live your life out and do your own little single personal fight against the narrative that's out here about the black man image. But now we have an area like this as to where we can come together and we can fucking speak about the topics, and we let women come in here openly if and when they're, if they built for it, if they ready for it, they really want to, what I mean, to have a discussion. And all of our points are solid because as men do, we come from a logical approach, and we also have the data behind it to back it. All right. Do you understand? I just learned today, man, that particularly, and again, this is about black women more so than any other woman because I'm a black man. I have black sons. I have a black daughter. And more likely than not, they're gonna end up being with black people. Okay. Even me myself. Hey, y'all know me. Long hair, long hair, thick red bone, bro. Even though she ain't, she black. All right. She gonna be black. She may be light, but she black. Even though we're dark skinned black women, somehow that don't count until it's a positive something for them. But I digress. I'm not gonna get into that today. All right. But I just learned today, man. Because I did the future thing, right? Make sure you guys go watch my future video if you could, if you haven't already. But doing research in that, going back to the old example of where those three dudes in Tennessee had fathered over 80 kids. I did further research into it, and the numbers that we were reporting earlier, man, were extremely low. Because we said something like 25% of women were sharing men. Bro, the numbers say this. Let me pull this up real quick for you guys. This is what the numbers say, bro. And this is scary. Again, this is almost as scary. Well, this ain't as scary as the whole herpes thing, because shit, you can avoid this. But let me see where we at. Let me see where we at. Did I do it? Where did I do it? I should have. Hold on. Yeah, I definitely should have saved that. Let's see. Hold on. Where's that? Where we at? 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 I gotta find it. Hold on. So let me do this. Let me find it real quick. This is important, man. This is extremely important. This is important. Importante. What is it? Let me find it. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, yeah. Here we go. Oh, I say this. Give me a second. There we go. All right. So let me add this to it. Let's go back. Thought I saved it earlier, but apparently not. The devil's at work, y'all. The devil's working. The devil's working. The devil's working. All right. And again, man, it's funny when you see this, right? Well, it's not funny. It's truly sad, but when you see how they go back and they through and they scrub this stuff. By the way, make sure you guys like and share the stream for me, man. Appreciate it. Share the screen. All right, there we go. Hold on, too big. No, there we go. That's good right there. Great. Actually, so again, and this was 10 years ago, y'all. 10 years ago, mind you. Right? Black mothers lead the list. 59%, y'all. 59% of black women have children with more than one father. Next closest was 35%. Say that, let me tell y'all again. 59% of us have children with more than one father. The highest thing that we were saying here was like 25% or something like that. I know for a fact that number has not decreased to that level. Okay, if you go and try to actually find the thing or whatnot, there's nothing there. Yeah, the site is killed because it's whatever, and the study that also has been erased. It just goes to MSNBC, and it's no longer there to be found. So wherever the thing is, we go ahead and look at it. You can see it, but again, look at this, man. 59% with more than one father. Now I know again, there's different things where it comes to oh well, what about the D4 women that are remarried and all these other things? But again, when you put into the consideration, well, black women are the least married, what I'm saying, all these other things and whatnot, what have you. Yeah, man, just saying. So what feminism has told you guys, especially nowadays, what you can get out here on the OnlyFans, bust it open, drop it down low and cucumber challenge it up and all these other things and whatnot, what have you. And we just supposed to look past that. That's the quality of a old lady, a wife, a girlfriend, somebody you're supposed to be taking serious, right? That's the woman you're supposed to be taking serious, right? Feminism is told women, but again, especially black women, you always take it to the next level that, somehow y'all let a non-black woman like Cardi B get on here and tell you what you should be doing, what you can't do, and all these other things. You right. And it's funny, like I said, y'all praise all of these non-black women that you say weren't black as soon as they're praised for their beauty or their looks or whatnot, what have you. But as long as it's something that's to the benefit, you claim them as your own. Then you let somebody like what's the girl name? Suki Hana. Suki Hana takes the role and she performs all kinds of crazy, despicable sex acts on camera. You know, lets a man put a whole foot in her mouth, and she telling you it's okay to be a hoe. She said, as a matter of fact, you stupid if you're not a hoe. If you're not being a hoe and literally fucking, dealing with a man for the sake of him giving you money to have sex with you, it's something wrong with you, sis. You the problem. You the dummy. Not to, vet yourself and be smart and, not just go out here and hop on every dick you can see. Choose your dicks wisely. No, just go out here and fuck and, just make sure you can pay for it. A hoe. Don't be ashamed to be a hoe. Y'all stupid if you out here and you ashamed to be a hoe. That's what she said. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So when we have this happen, bro, and you have this cry out, again, this is an alley oop to you, black women, to let you know the secret's out. We know y'all not motherfucking, not built like that, not prepared for this shit. All right, let's go into this depression in women. Okay. And again, man, this ain't just shit talking. Again, this is just something that if you're smart, you use what I'm telling you, and you can help yourself out. Okay? Approximately 12 million women in the United States experience clinical depression each year. Again, this is clinical depression. And we know what? We know niggas don't like to go to the hospital. That's black women included. So that means the actual number of women that are actually being suffering with it, black women, is probably extremely higher than whatever they say it is. All right? This means to the point where you're talking about clinically depressed where you need some type of medication. All right? And then, although men are more likely to die by suicide than women, okay, women attempt more. And again, man, I know this is the season for the holidays and whatnot, what have you, regardless of your belief system. There's a time for family, togetherness, and stuff like that. So, by all means, man, if you don't have anyone, or you feeling, down and out, and all these other stuff, man, call out, say something to somebody, man. All right, you know what I mean? Don't ever feel bad for asking for help. People are humans, man. Especially you brothers, man. This is a message to the brothers, bro. Listen, bro. You is kind. You is important. You is special. All right. But seriously though, man, if you got anything wrong or whatnot, bro, they have hotlines and things. Shit, if you know me, nigga, reach out to me. We can tell jokes. We can do whatever or whatever, bro. I can call somebody to get you the help you need. But life is tough, nigga. Right? Life is heavy. So by all means, man, for any brother that's got anything going on or whatever, reach out to somebody, man. All right? Somebody give a fuck about you other than you. But most importantly, it's got to be you. All right? That's the determining factor. Man, I'll go sit behind bars, bro, before I get me up out of here. Just saying, that's just me. Not saying you have to have the same philosophy as me, man, but mental toughness and all this other stuff, bro. Build that shit up, bro. Become your own number one fan. The only motherfucking fan you should be is of your goddamn self. All right? That way, anything that's been said about you, fuck it. Opinions like assholes, man. All right? But back to this. Estimated 15% of people hospitalized for depression end up killing themselves. More than one half of women cited denial as a barrier of treatment. 41% surveyed cited embarrassment as a shame, embarrassed to treatment. So again, all of this stuff that women say, and women suffer this more than men. All right, and for you guys to go ahead and read it yourself, I'll put it here. What the hell just happened? There we go. Put it in the link for you. Put it in the chat if y'all want it. Look up the information. There it goes. Then we have this other one right here. All righty. So now it's telling you here about the actual antidepressant prescriptions, for women. All right. CDC researchers found that about 15% of women's 15 to 44 years old, or about 1 in 7 with private health insurance, filed a prescription for antidepressant. All right, shout out to Chronicles, man. Tell you this shit all the time. And again, with black women, bro, there's so many of y'all walking around here that care more about what's on your head than what's in your head. I say again, y'all out here paying all this money, hundreds of dollars, hundreds of dollars a month, thousands of dollars a year, okay, for what goes on top of your head. Just sit up there. Somebody else's hair that sits on top of it. Y'all won't pay one motherfucking red penny for what's inside. That could literally motherfucking change your whole life around. Okay? Everything from your physical health to your financial health to everything. But again, like I said, feminism tells you it's not your fault. It's because of a man. You're beautiful. You're fine. Everybody else is the problem. It's not you. You don't need to work on nothing. Everybody else just needs to fucking do what the hell you want them to do, and everything will be fine. That's not real life, sis. It's not. That's a horrible fucking lie that you're being told that's going to prevent you from not only getting a damn man, but going to prevent you from being able to fucking being taken serious in real life, bro. All right. Shout out to James Sandman. Okay. Okay. Let me check my shit. Oh, you probably said it on what's the name? I gotta be checking my try to everybody to hit me up on the PayPal, man. I don't even be checking the damn PayPal. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, James Sandman, for the what's the name, bro. Oh, they created a challenge. What the hell is a challenge? Oh Lord, did they really create a challenge, Corlock? I don't even want to know what the damn Nick Taylor, what's going on, brother? I don't even know what the hell that challenge would be. But this whole antidepressants thing, man, again, a lot of y'all need them and not even taking them. Because instead of you taking that money and saying, oh, that's too much for me, I can't afford no therapist. I can't afford no psychologist or no psychiatrist. You know how much money they cost? Are those bundles on your hair? Bundles, right? Are those? Oh, they are. What about, are those mink eyelashes? Mink eyelashes? Oh, it is. Oh, okay. Oh, that purse, is that a knockoff? Is that a knockoff Louis Vuitton? Oh, hell no. What I look like buying a fake purse? Oh, so that's a real Louis Vuitton purse. Oh, real designer couture. But you can't afford a psychiatrist? You understand there's a copay. You got, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm imagining you can afford all this stuff. You got a job. Oh, yeah, you know how to work. I don't need no man. I don't need no, I can do all this by myself. This is my car, my house, my own. This. Okay, so you got benefits, right? Yeah. Okay, well, you ever thought to see how much your copay was for a motherfucking counseling session? Ain't nothing wrong with me. Oh, you know what, sis? You right. Have a nice day. Have a nice one. I know it's how different your kids look. They got the same daddy. Oh, you trying to be funny? No, I'm just asking a simple question. I'm just asking questions. The kids got the same daddy. They look kind of different. He light, she dark. I mean, what's going on? Well, nah, what they got to do with it? Again, sis, word in health. Have a nice day. And they don't care. That's the thing about it. Y'all don't care. And I know, well, you ain't supposed to give a damn about nobody's opinion. No. You're not supposed to give a damn about a person giving bad advice or a motherfucker that's just hating. Anyone that's being fucking critical of you, honest fucking harsh criticism that's true, you're supposed to take it, apply it, and improve. If a motherfucker just walk and say, bitch, you ugly as fuck, hey, what you gonna do about that? They may be hating, or even they telling the truth. There's not really anything you can do about it. You really don't give a fuck. Okay? Don't really matter. If a motherfucker start telling you, well, hey, you know, you made some bad decisions here and there and this and that, and you're spending too much money here and this and that. You're staying here, but you have this car and you're creating unnecessary debt and you know all these different things, and you fucking with this guy over here, and you know he already got 3 baby mamas, you already got 2 baby daddies. You see what I'm saying? Oh, you said, oh, only God can judge me. You know what, sis? Again, I tried. Do you want me to tell you some shit or no? What do you want? Because I hate this shit too, right? So this is what this is what a bitch do, right? So you'll start breaking the bitch down and telling her where she needs to make adjustments and improve and all this other shit and whatnot, what have you. And the good thing is like keep doing this though. I'll give y'all this. A woman will see a dude, right? And she'll see that he got something going on or whatnot, what have you. First, she's gonna try to throw the pussy at him. Once you say, oh no, Charlie, I'm good. Nope, I don't want that. Then she'll come with you on, so okay, well, what about some advice? All right, cool, no problem. I can give you some advice. What do you want to know? Well, what should I do in this case, this case, this case, this case, and this case? Okay, well, if you're giving my opinion and this and the other, looking at this, and this, well, this is what you really should do because if you do this, then you avoid this. You end up with that, and on the long term, you should be here. If you don't end up here, you'll be here, but it's definitely further than right here. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't really want to. Well, hold on. Do you ask me? Do you know? You come to me. Why are you asking me for advice? Oh, because you know this and that, and you have this and that, and this and that, and that and this, and you've been here and you've experienced that. Okay, great. Thank you. So you realize that I'm more knowledgeable in the thing that you're seeking advice about, right? Yeah. So why would you then argue with me about said advice that I give to you that you asked me for? Why? Why would you? Well, it's just that you know what? Have a nice day. See, again, black women especially are, and I blame you, pussy hound ass niggas, that's chasing the pussy. All right, it's chasing it down, nigga. All right, ain't no need for no stop and frisk when it comes to you niggas and pussy. All right, you niggas gonna run it down. Carl Lewis, Michael Johnson, Hussein Bolt, y'all running the bitch down, nigga. She not getting away. What is that? Julio Jones, Metcalf, y'all running the bitch down for the pussy. You gonna tell her everything she want to motherfucking hear, bro. So when a dude comes along and be like, first off, hey, I don't really want your pussy like that. All right, you're not making a cut for me. You're not making a cut for me for whatever that may be, whatever reason, right? You're not making a cut for me right now. I don't want or need your pussy, shawty. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool on that. What's wrong with you? No, it ain't really like that. I mean, I got something going on right now. I'm dealing with somebody, whatever. You're just not my type. It is what it is. You're just not my type. You know what I mean? Fours and belows and twos and fews. Ain't nothing I can do with you, shawty. No. Mm-mm. Again, we go either wrestle or spar. We can go work on some transmissions together. If I was a thief, I guess we could go rob houses or something. But as far as me and you on some, no. My hairline can't be motherfucking better than yours, goddamn it. I'm just saying. Your damn hairline can't be up here, and you got one of them goddamn hair hats on, and my shit right here. Like, nah, Shawty, what the hell I look like? You gotta take hair tips from me. Fuck no. Nah. You better get out of here. But yeah, man. So when a black man dares speak, and again, we've seen this within this month twice, 2 times prominently. When a black man dares stand up and say what the fuck he's got to say about a situation, he has to be overly qualified. Overly qualified. Okay? If he owns a motherfucking business, oh well, nigga, your business ain't shit. You don't own Amazon. If he says you got to make a certain amount of money, oh well, nigga, that ain't no real money. You ain't no billionaire. Well, damn, bitch. You really do. You're only God really can judge you. God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit. That's the only people that's gonna make the cut to tell you to motherfucking change something in your life, or you fucking up, or you doing something wrong when you were in and you're in fucking disarray, when your shit is in shambles. When you out here, motherfucking 30 plus years old, lonely as fuck, paying for dick, struggling taking care of a motherfucking kid, don't know what to do. But I got my shit together and I'm able to tell you this, that, and the other, and you approaching me, obviously, and it's like, again, in the one situation, that was that man's business. That was his house. You came there for what he was providing for you. You disrespected. He asked you nicely. You didn't listen. He asked you again nicely. You didn't listen. And then he had to hit you with the nigga shit. On the second time, you came to him asking for advice. On an unscheduled night, from what he was saying, trying to get something for free or whatnot, get some clout, and you got what you asked for. Now they're all the bad guy. Anytime a black man dares motherfucking stand in it, stand 10 toes down, you know what I mean, hold his motherfucking nuts and say, I said what the fuck I said. Oh, you should apologize. Bitch, I ain't apologizing for shit. Who are you? Bitch, you are one individual. And then all you other bitches that are fucking trying to protect this one bitch, y'all don't know her. You don't like her. You probably talk shit about her if you was around her. The sisterhood ain't shit. All the sisterhood come together for is a motherfucking drag another bitch. Until they fall out with each other, then they drag that bitch. Then they drag your bitch. Then they drag my bitch. Then they drag this bitch, that bitch. And don't forget that hoe too. The sisterhood is a fucking farce too. Let's just go back to the motherfucking macro of the sisterhood when it comes to women and feminism all together. You remember Me Too, right? What did Me Too just do? What did Me Too do for good old President-elect? Well, they just swept all of his, claims and improprieties right on the rug. A lot of his claims were with little girls. Just saying. That ain't what I say. That's what the tape show. Little girls. Right? But that doesn't really matter. You can't just believe all women. Bitch, what? 6 months ago, bitch. Y'all was saying that with Bill Cosby? With 50-year-old allegations? Motherfucking Bill finna die in a goddamn prison cell because of believe all women. Bitch, how we change it up for this old white man? Oh, but of course not, because again, it's the good old white man. I mean, what can you say? You say something, there's something wrong with it. White man say the same shit. Oh, it's so. Oh my God, it's prolific. It's magnificent. It's brilliant. I've never heard anything so innovating. Wow. And that's how y'all bitches be sounding. Shout out to Roland. Shout out to Roland, aka Rolanda, that was on Obsidian show the other night. Sound like she got a damn turkey leg in one hand and a Newport short in the other. In the other. I don't know what you talking about. What you talking about? Who is you? What you look like? Damn, bitch. Like what? Damn. Y'all was talking about voicealizers. Y'all like that was definitely a man. Like shit. Damn. But again, man, what we have is feminism lying to you, black women. Feminism has never been for you. I'll tell you again, black women, just ask yourself this simple question, and this will just really be the only question you need to ask yourself about feminism. When women got the right to vote, the Women's Rights Act that was way before the Civil Rights Act, were you able to vote with them? No, you were not. You was just another nigga, just like us. And you had to wait until we were able to vote, just like when you was able to vote. Feminism lied to you and told you that they cared about you. You were just as important as them. We're all women. We're all oppressed. We're all this. We're all that. That was never the case. White women always felt pity for you, man. And you always held this motherfucking envy and jealousy for the white woman because you wanted her place and you wanted her man. This is why I just watched out Jessica Edge, Crystalline Karazin bring a white man up there who is as questionable as can be when it comes to masculinity. Everybody else is questioning the masculinity of certain content creator, but no one's questioning this white boy that's obviously never had any type of real black experience with black people. He doesn't like black women. He's never probably even dated black women. He's definitely not attracted to black women. Come up and tear a motherfucking black man down because a black bitch was too scared to actually live up to her word, and actually go on the show with the man, have the conversation, or have the whatever you're going to have, and go from there. What she'd rather do is bring in the good old white man after the fact and get him to berate a black man. Damn, sound familiar, don't it? Feminism is going to motherfucking run y'all into the goddamn motherfucking ground. Okay? And what y'all don't understand and realize is niggas is niggas is out the door. Niggas is out the door, man. Listen, I'm not a passport bro by any means. I'm not a black women ain't shit dude by any means. Like I told y'all, bro. If she read, hey, she can always find a bed. She find it red. Hey, I'm in her head. I'm telling you, if she read, bro, all right, that hey, you black woman, but again, and light skinned black women, yellow bone, red bone, y'all need to stop with the bullshit, bro. Y'all got to stop being a whipping boy of the motherfucking black community. Y'all get blamed for fucking colorism just because niggas like you. And even like I said, when a nigga choose you over the fucking exotical, this is made up a whole word. Black women made up a whole non-existent word. Exoticals. Y'all want them exoticals. Bitch, what the hell? What is you talking about, a drink, bitch? You talking about a trip? What the hell is an exotical? What the hell is that? But they don't even give a fuck about y'all enough for a black man to choose one of y'all, man. I'm telling y'all, bro, when it comes to these um darker hued melanated black women, man, they're some of the most insecure, bro, selfish, self-centered, vengeful, vindictive, revengeful fucking individuals on the planet, bro. They take everything as a fucking slight. You saying, hey, this woman over here is beautiful to me. Oh, what? Oh, you like her because she light skinned. No, I just said she's beautiful. You the one who putting the light skin shit in it. That's your assumption. Even if it is true, I didn't say shit about her being light skinned. I just said she's beautiful. Why the fuck you worried about it? You trying to fuck too? You want some of her too? Am I your competition? No, I don't get that. Well, why the fuck is you worried about what I like? Why is you worried about what? You ain't all that. Which is furthermore, if I'm all that, I'm ugly, I'm broke, I'm dusty, I'm this, I'm that, I'm all of these negative things. Why do you care about where I'm putting my dick? Why, ma'am? Ma'am, why? I'm so unattractive, so unwanted, so unworthy. Why are you so concerned with where my penis goes? Why? I tell you why. Because you don't want me to want nobody but you, even if you don't want me. DSBW. We got to start. We got to switch the code word up. We got to switch up the motherfucking lingo. The DSBWs. If I can't have you, can't nobody have you. The only person they want you to be with is another damn man. And that's cool because then they can clown you. Even though they don't mind dealing with men that like men. But that's another story. That's another story for another day. We ain't gonna get into that one. Yeah, shout out to Jesus TV. Listen, man. Yep. They want the mixed babies, bro. They want the good hair, light eyes, all that good shit. All the shit they claim they don't like. Right? All the shit that's a problem. All the shit that's depleting the y'all depleting the race and y'all this and that. And hold on, sis. What you talking about? How am I doing any of that shit? I ain't doing none of that. What you talking about? I'm just out here trying to motherfucking, do my thing with my thing. You know what I mean? James Brown. Give me my thing. Sam. And make sure y'all hit that like, bro. So the New Yorker cover is an illustration of the current state of the American woman. And again, like we say here all the time, when America gets a cold, black people get the flu. Shit. Nowadays, hell, it ain't even the flu. It's the goddamn CV. So black women, if you have this point of where you literally have this alarm being sent off to women to let them know, we see you. We know what you really are. What do you think people are doing with you all? All right. Shout out to my man Sandman for the 10, brother. Appreciate you on the Cash App. Appreciate you, brother. What do you think the rest of the fucking society is doing? Black women? Huh? What do you think is happening? You hear everybody again, bro. The worst thing that happened to y'all this year was the whole BLM thing. BLM has pretty much been exposed for the Marxist, communist, feminist, LGBT group that it really is. Multiple people on multiple levels have talked about it. They've been proven to be working in tandem with Antifa, which is a terrorist organization. The women, the leaders have outed themselves, not only as just Marxists, but actual occultists, people that practice in conjuring spirits, necromancers of sorts. And then, like you said, the whole point of the matter that if you're a heterosexual black man and you're alive, they want absolutely nothing to do with you. You're in the way. Patriarchy is a problem. Oh, Jamel Hill. We haven't forgot about you, ma'am. Jamel Hill. We haven't forgot about you. Good old Jamel. not too long ago, too far removed from your, you know, high horse at ESPN. But because of your unwillingness to stop your rhetoric, and now to the point of where you're interviewing this white dude, kikiing and laughing and you know, just eating it up from him knocking out a black man and joking about the whole racism aspect of it. Not to mention, again, we what two y'all want to be a part of the patriarchy, bitch, as we should. As like every other man on the planet has a patriarchy. Why is a black man not due the same motherfucking respect, the same position, the same authority as every other man on the planet? Any man that is a man, that understands what masculinity is, understands what power is, understands the fucking masculine principle, demands patriarchy. That's the only way you're going to be successful. Okay? But yet still, you guys are so self-centered, selfish, and unwilling to look bad that you will hold in these deadly, deadly secrets, these very painful, hurtful ways. Not only for your daughters, but I mean, not only for your daughters, but even more importantly, your sons, so that the cycle continues. But then, of course, the father gets the blame. You know, the same father that you will take to court for child support and then deliberately ask them to not give you any type of custody or time because you know that increases your time, your child support amount. Then, if and when he actually gets to the point of where he can get any type of custody and time with the child, what you'll do is for 18 years, you'll undo everything you can do of masculine principle teachings, respect for their actual father, most importantly. I don't think that's what people understand, man. You understand how harsh and just how cruel it is for you to tell a kid, not only are you not going to respect just black men in general and have a respect for the masculine, for a man, because again, a man is dangerous. Okay, a man is dangerous. A man can literally kill even another grown man with his bare hands. Okay, that's what a man is equipped to do. Can a woman do it too? Yes, it's possible, but is it probable? Hell, fuck no. Right? That's the reason why domestic violence charges only usually go one way. That's why men don't even feel comfortable or even report domestic violence because it's a joke if it happens to you, especially if there's no weapon or anything involved. But not only will you guys not allow them to have respect for a man in general, you'll destroy the relationship they have with the actual fucking reason that they're here on this planet and being a father. For the sake of your own selfish personal reasons that if you really go back and talk about it or whatnot made no sense whatsoever. Something vengeful, something fucking vindictive, something immature, and something fucking usually fucking ridiculous and petty. But as a black man, if you say something about it, oh, you crying, you weak for the bitch. You let the bitch do this, you let the bitch do that. Oh, you should have never trusted the bitch anyway. Nigga, I you niggas ain't. Let's get to you femi niggas. Shout out to Psych Bud. Let's get to you femi niggas. All right. Shout out to Cortez Smith, brother. Shout out. Fantastic. Notice they used two black women to laugh with a white man about hurting a black man. Oh, of course, yeah. You know I caught it, man. Yeah, most definitely. But let's get to you femi niggas, right? You niggas with a fucking feminist mindset, like you know the Derek Jackson types, the Boyce Watkins, you know the white boy that Kristen Carrison had on or whatever. You motherfuckers that make excuses for women, or you ran by bitches, and you have to keep lying to bitches because bitches are your source of income or whatnot, what have you. So if you were ever to be real with bitches, that would destroy your livelihood. So you can't be real with bitches. You just got to keep acting like a bitch and lying to bitches. Yeah, you niggas, you feminine niggas, right? So what you feminine niggas do, man, you don't understand is, especially if you're gonna have a son, bro. If you done had all the kids you're gonna have, you don't have no son, you know what I'm saying, or you don't plan on having no kids, and you just or just really downright don't give a fuck about nobody other than yourself, hey man, keep right ahead. But if you have any man that you give a fuck about in the future that's gonna come after you, man, you are the biggest piece of shit ever, bro. The last thing a man needs, especially a black man, is another black man coming along telling them, "Yeah, man, you should just, fall in line and do what you need to do, take care of your responsibility, do all these things, and so on and so forth." Nigga, she not letting me. Oh, she's not letting you. What the she can't let you, bitch ass nigga? There's a fucking court appointed piece of paper, and she's not following the piece of paper. And when I take her to the fucking court because she's not following a piece of paper, the courtroom just tells me we need to work it out. Nigga, that's why I'm here. We can't work it out. You're a judge or you're a magistrate. You sign this paper. You say we have to follow this. She's not following it. I'm following the law. I'm doing the proper procedure. I'm bringing it here so you can fix it. Because when I say something, she don't give a fuck. If I take it into my own hands and I do something, I go to jail. I get locked up. What are you talking about? Oh, well, you should have just chose better. You should have been careful who you had fucking babies with. Nigga. Nigga. You understand that this counts for motherfucking divorced men too, right? Motherfuckers that were married, had their children in wedlock, and the bitch just want to be stupid and claim all of this shit that we never had no fucking documentation for, no record for, none of this shit at the divorce proceeding. So the court believes her, even though she never fucking documented. There's no motherfucking actual fucking evidence to support her claims, and they gave her fucking a super motherfucking unfair amount of fucking custody so they could up her fucking alimony and or child support and or alimony. Well, you just crying, man, niggas. Man, boy, you better get the fuck out of here before I go get my goddamn. Before I go get this goddamn. Get the fuck out of my face, nigga. I hate you fucking niggas, bro. You niggas that lie for pussy, not even to get the pussy. And that's the thing about it. Most of these niggas, they don't even want to fuck the pussy. They just want to lie to a bitch. They just want to feel good to a bitch. Yeah, niggas, bro. Shout out to Psych Bud, bro. Bro, we got to do a campaign against these niggas, bro, for real. But again, this is who these women are going to listen to. It's going to be black women that tell them, hey, it's not your fault. It's because you dark skinned. It's because they are immature. It's because they broke. It's because they dusty. Because they can't earn nothing. Because they're dominated. It's because of this. Like, oh, wait. Damn, bitch. I mean, God gave free choice, didn't he? God himself, free will, free choice. You mean to tell me, remember, 60% rate, people, black women, 60% of black women have multiple fathers of children. That was 10 years ago. 60% of black women have multiple fathers of children. Damn near double the smallest rate back then. And they erased the fucking they erased the fucking article. So I can't really go research it. Shout out to Josh Quick. I'm sorry, but some of these women want, yeah, of course they want to be. This ain't nothing new, bro. This has been going on for 30 years. They bought into feminism so much. And again, this isn't my opinion. There have been studies to do this, man, documentaries to prove it. Women's testimony to actually say this. Other women that came through, Shahrazad Ali, other women that came through and told you this is what's going on. Y'all are putting the babies in the place of the fucking men. Why you think y'all have these son husbands? Huh? Why do y'all think these women have these motherfucking son husbands? My king, my this, my that, my heart. Like, bitch, hold on. Shout out to Jap, man. Again, bro. Some of the shit I be seeing, bro, and I'm just like, bro, this can't be real. This Photoshop. No, it's not. Do you wonder why women, the first thing they say, oh, your mama black. Wait, your mama's dark skinned. Your mama this, your mama that. Bitch, what the fuck does my mama have to do with my dick? What's wrong with you, weirdo ass bitch? You lost your mind? I'm talking about getting some pussy. Why are you talking about my mama? Get your weirdo ass up out of here, bitch. What's wrong with you? Whole motherfucking Oedipus complex caused by y'all. Y'all had this disdain for the fucking motherfucker you made the baby with. Then you turn the baby into the same motherfucker you can't stand. And then once he gets old enough, you start hating him because he's starting to take on features of him. You look like him. So now you done went from this whole you love him, you love him, you love him. He's your little boyfriend, he's your little husband, to he's your worst fucking enemy because he's actually starting to look like his fucking father. Now his whole goddamn teenage years is fucked up. And he got all kinds of motherfucking problems when he hit 18. Why? Because you treating the nigga like the enemy. Just for the fucking gene pool. What the fuck? Y'all know how we do, man. We're at the hour mark, bro. Y'all go ahead and come through. Talk up on this thing if you want to. As always, man, hey, agreements or disagreements, y'all know how we get down. Anybody's welcome to come up and have a convo. But we definitely gonna be going in on these feminine niggas from here on out. Yeah, man, this is what, man, just I'm like, bro, these niggas is weird, bro. I don't get it. Black women, that's the first thing they come. Well, ain't your mama this? Like, hey, man, I'm talking about getting my dick wet. So you notice how niggas don't never say to you, mama. Just think about that. Just think about that. You know how it's cool how big for a chick to call a man daddy, right? Which that is kind of weird too. That I don't even get into that. That's a whole other thing. But just think if a dude was motherfucking busting your motherfucking insides up, he's like, mama. Mama. You be like, nigga, what'd you just say? What did you just say, nigga? You do with the stink meter. I'm pretty sure you'd be weirded the fuck out. If this dude was motherfucking hit you from the back. Mama. Mama. You like, oh, nigga. Shout out to my man, Cyberlord 7. What's going on with you, brother?
Hey, brother, how you doing? Can you hear me?
I can't complain, man. Loud and clear. What's up with you?
Not much, man. Happy Friday. It's interesting. One of the things I want to do first, man, is I want to give out a shout out to Jessica X. And the reason I want to do that specifically, I think like all of us, many of us watched the potential response that Brother Samuels had done. And Jessica X did a very interesting um, post stream on that response. And one of the things that she did was she highlighted, as a woman, she highlighted the mindset um, about a lot of the women who found fault with what Brother Samuels did. Um, and she made a very good contrast in terms of that. And I know a lot of sisters got a lot of hate for her that's unfounded. I want to be very clear about that. But like I said, I want to give her flowers because she did something that I saw some of the women on Dr. Boyce's panel that they did, and those were reputable, esteemed Black women, with the exception of Dr. Boyce's wife, who was a little bit emotional about it, but she's like, I think, like a psychiatrist or something like that. So she looked at it from the emotional standpoint. But those two women, and I'll kind of put again Jessica X in that category. They, along with the women that called in on Kevin's show, a lot of people thought there was going to be a lot of Black women seething frothing at the mouth. And out of that 13 to 15,000 people that tuned in, what was very interesting was that most of the black women called in agreeing, not only agreeing with Kevin, but he obviously won some of them over. He was struggling, and if anybody else caught it, if you were one of the 13,000 people kind of watching to see what would happen, I watched Brother Samuels. He was struggling trying to find women who had an issue, who had smoke, who had a disagreement, such to the point that he had to stop women from calling in on his Zoom and say, well, listen, I got to stop you. Do you have a disagreement? I'm trying to get to the people who had a disagreement. And even when he got to the women who said they had a disagreement, they were nothing more than black women who were saying, yeah, well, I have a disagreement, but it's really not a disagreement. And you kind of won me over, right? That's one half of that. The other half of it is, so again, shout out to Jessica X for that. Keep doing what you're doing in terms of being transparent and honest about women's intentions. Men see it, women see it. Just keep going. Conversely, I did watch the broadcast on, you know, Lady G's channel. I just call her Lady G. Um, and it was ironic that they had came from the perspective that was not only very disingenuous, but there's almost with that particular crowd of women, and not just them specifically, but with women who shared that view, there's almost an acknowledgement of the fact that they don't have any true basis for the angle that they are approaching it on. And Kevin Samuels was very direct, and I respect him. He came out and literally said, um, I'm not a homosexual. You know, if anybody has an issue with that or has beef with that or has some negative substance with that, come out front, make that known, put some evidence on the table somewhere, and let's really talk about why you have an issue, to the point that you might not agree with the way that I do my content. You may not agree with the way that I do my show. You may not agree with the overall message that I'm putting out there, but let's deal with this, you know, this 1 trillion ton gorilla in the room, as you said, you know, brother Tastic, is that it's very strange that anytime an African American man has a legitimate point on something and he stands up, shoulders tall and broad, and unashamed, unafraid, to speak on an issue and speak on that issue powerfully, boastfully, that for some reason, when people disagree with him, rather than respectfully having that disagreement or a rebuttal, there seems to be this default where calling him a homosexual has become the commonplace tactic and staple for this community. In the Caucasian community, when they have disagreements, they call each other's liars or, you know, just unsound people or incompetent. But within the black community, again, it only applies to men. When someone feels that they can't compete with you, if I can't compete with you, fantastic. If I can't match up to you, skill for skill, competency for competency, uh, you know, tick for tat, you're automatically pegged as someone of a differentiating sexual orientation. And the weird thing about it, my brother, is that I struggle to understand what does leveraging the disinformation and misinformation that someone's the opposite sexual orientation just because you disagree on an issue, the two have no relevant merit. And so, again, that's why I encourage Jessica X to, if you're out there and you're listening, women like her need to group together and make whatever it is that they're doing. They don't have to be loud and cussing and carrying on, but what they're doing is effective. They need to keep doing it, and we as men um, need to keep on doing what we're doing what you're doing to combat that, because it's very clear that the sisterhood, as you call it, they truly don't have an interest to come to some sort of healing or reconciliation. More so, it appears that they have some incentive to get as many followers as they can. If money is a profit or if clout is a profit, I mean, if clout is a motivation, I don't know. Um, to twist, bend, distort the message as it's always, well, black men, want us to submit. What Kevin Samuels did, and what I saw those women, what I saw with that stream, fantastic. When I saw the tons of black women coming on there and agreeing with him, and the one sister who said, you know what, she broke it down and said, I was once a woman who went out and I looked for weaker men so that I could have control over them. She was honest. And it's women that operate like that, who tell the truth. They make it that much more hard for women on the other side to do what they're doing, and their days are numbered. Their days are numbered, and they know it. But if they, in their mind, if if they keep blowing the horn loud and can get enough women in their feelings, as opposed to saying, you know what, I question the mindset. And if you question the mindset, like Jessica X said, if you question the mindset, then you begin to question the premise. If you question the premise, you question the foundation. And when that foundation comes into question and you actually hear what that guy is saying or what he's trying to do, then you start to kick against the establishment. And as you said, that's when the sisterhood begins to turn on them, because, well, you disagree with the overall message. We're not trying to hear that. So now it's time for us to get the noose out, get the rope out, and drag you because you don't agree with us, because you're kicking against what we're saying, and they know that that's the truthful thing. So that's what I saw.
All right, shout out to my man New for the $20 on cash. I appreciate you, brother. Seeing isn't believing. The lady who was shot down was a nice lady. He made her seem hopeless. Again, you can't make another person seem anyway. I mean, you control yourself. And again, if this woman d- wasn't having the issues and problems of finding a man she wanted, she would not have came to him for a service. All right. And like I said, it's not even just to keep it to him. This is a raw in general thing that I don't think. And like I said, it's not to discredit or take anything from Kevin Samuels. But again, a lot of people in this space do the same thing Kevin Samuels do. We just don't have the fucking the baton right now. We just don't got the torch. So again, Kevin Samuel is a amalgamation and a combination of everything that we've been hearing in this space. From what I'm saying, what space has been around for what 10 almost 10 some odd years, if not 10 years. And from the time I've been in here, all a little bit from this person and that person and this person and that person, that content creator, that content creator, and he puts it into a package that is more digestible for the mainstream. Like you said, what 14,000 real live viewers. Okay, that's all it is packaging. Okay, when we get back to it though, that's a very interesting point you made, man. As to where, listen, man, these women know these women. Okay, you can't bullshit a bullshitter. So the thing about it is when you get it really up here, and these women are trying to understand, they're starting to understand it. Look, man, I'm getting old. I'm getting old. I don't want to motherfucking die alone. And I think it was important that he said, shout out to fucking Obsidian. That's Obsidian's line, man. Obsidian says this all the time. You're gonna die alone. All right? You're gonna die alone. And a lot of these women are starting to motherfucking understand and realize that shit. Because look, man, once you're over 30, you already in like you already like, baby, you ain't been drafted yet. Fuck wrong with you? Something wrong with you. Even if you fine, again, even if you are an extremely attractive woman and you aren't locked down in a relationship or consistently in a relationship, dudes always see you out on the scene trying to be seen. That gives off a message that there's something wrong with you. Because again, if you that fine and you can't have a man that'll fucking say, "Hey, you mine," bitch, something wrong with your mind. Something wrong with you. As to where a man don't want to put up with you as attractive as you are. The more you move down the attractiveness scale, it's understandable, but still, even then, if you have anything to bring to the table, right? Why haven't you found a fucking man's program that you can get on? Furthermore, like I said, how have you not learned your lesson to be humble and to be feminine if you already have a kid out of wedlock and you definitely trying to find you need somebody that's going to help you fucking rear your son? All right. So ultimately, man, like I said, it's crazy as to how the things that can motherfucking happen, bro, in these situations because women just don't want to motherfucking give up the power. And it's like, bro, you guys are fighting. You're literally fucking banging your head against a wall with spikes on it, like made out of steel. We ain't even talking concrete here. We're talking about a steel motherfucking wall with spikes. And you guys would rather just bang your head up against it than to just say, hey, you know what? Y'all got it. You got it. I'm gonna get out the way. I'm gonna fucking follow your lead. I'm gonna do what the hell you tell me to do, and we'll go from there. Because again, man, shout out to Jessica. The important context in with this white dude kept motherfucking talking about the black experience, bro. That's one thing we do bring is extremely, extremely nuanced and contextual. Okay, the black experience is extremely nuanced and contextual, right? Overall, the six-figure makers of the fucking country is at 16%. All right, for us, it's at 8%. All right, if you make six figures, all right, $100,000, you're in the 8th percentile, all right, of black people. Everybody say, "Oh, there ain't no money, there ain't no money, there ain't no money." Tell that shit to a motherfucker that's living in the motherfucking projects, living in Section 8, living under a bridge, don't got no car, ain't got no food to eat. You tell them $100,000 ain't shit. Okay? So all the people that's like, oh well, oh, if you live here, move, nigga. Move. If a fucking $1 billion corporation like Facebook and Tesla has the fucking wherewithal and the knowledge to say, hey, I'm getting too much money taken out of my money to stay here, I'm going to move my operations. You as a person, there's a high earning person, especially if you are a entrepreneur, a sole fucking proprietor, as to where you can give your fucking business from anywhere in the world, right? Whether it be a skill set, whether it be a product or whatever it is, why in the hell would you stay somewhere where you're losing money? You're losing more money for the sake of being a fucking homer or being like a loyalist to an area. That's fucking stupid. That's horrible business sense. Okay. And again, you don't know more than Tesla. You don't know more than Facebook. Okay. You just don't. That's why they're $1 billion corporations and you're not. So I don't even that excuse is not valid. What happens is, man, again, you're never going to be enough. If you're that heterosexual black man and you dare stand up, oh nigga, you gay. All right. And again, we done heard all those jokes with Kevin Samuels in this sector. It's nothing new. All the shit we hearing from Corey Holcomb to Derek Jackson to everybody else, man, we've been heard that shit, been laughed at it, got the t-shirt or whatever. None of this shit's new. It's just new to everybody else because they're just not finding about him and the space. But yeah, man, that's the age-old addict. Motherfuckers done said I'm gay. All right. They done said that, you know what I mean? The any and everybody that disagrees with you and you're challenging black women on their bullshit, oh, you're gay. And then we've even had women say, oh, if you like white women, you're gay because you really want white women because you want the residual sexual energy of white men that's inside of white women. That was said in this sector, y'all. Remember that? Remember that? Remember the motherfucker said that? Oh, y'all want to be with white women because you really want to have sex with white men. And I'm like, damn, bitch. I thought I was Mr. Fantastic. You doing a lot of reaching. You doing a long reach to say some wild ass shit like that. But again, that's the excuse that unattractive DSBWs usually, but especially unattractive black women give for a man not wanting them. And again, man, even for bro, my 600-pound life, all them damn man in a wig. All right. If you don't have a man, it's something wrong with you because there are women out here far more unattractive than you are that have far more issues and problems that are chosen. Again, Gabby Sidibe, Tarana Burke. That's even a better example. Tarana Burke, bro, is still engaged, as far as I know, right? Ving Rhames herself. What's your excuse? You don't have one. You just refuse to motherfucking lay it down, you know, emotionally and mentally, but you quick to lay it down physically and bust it wide open and get a baby by a nigga. Again, like I said, y'all ain't got no motherfucking plan B's for your future. Y'all let these dudes nut all up in you, skeet all up in you, inside, outside, in your eye, in your hair, you know, esophagus, all of that shit. Turn you into a whole, you know, petri dish. Okay? For semen. But then you want to complain after the fact, you don't let this man do all this shit to you when you just skedaddle on up out of the way and don't act like you know who the fuck you is. Ma'am, that is poor pussy management. And again, all of the data shows that you guys are the worst in pussy. You're the poorest pussy managers, man. That's y'all fault. Only y'all can fix this. No matter how much we talk, listen, I don't control your pussy. I don't. I don't control your pussy. You do. Who you decide to give it to? You know, what do you decide to fucking put in it? How often do you decide to use it? What do you decide the requirement to fucking use it, like protection, contraception, all these different things. And yet still it ends up as the black man's fault because in general, and again, only can the black men be talked about in totality. Black men are always a group, right? One black man fuck up, we all ain't shit. One black man fuck up, we all ain't shit. We all dumb, we all stupid, we all broke, we all gay, we all dominated, we all whatever, right? One black woman fuck up though, no, it ain't all of us. That's just her. That's just them. It's just no. Well, damn, bitch, how the fuck this shit work like that? She gotta go both ways, man. She gotta be motherfucking even. And again, when we get into this, and I'm gonna do a whole separate thing about this, man. Y'all just lie. Y'all lie. Y'all lie, man. More black women have children than black men. Again, this is telling you 10 years ago, 60% of y'all have two or more kids, more than two kids by two different dudes, man. 60%. I promise you, when you look at the fucking dudes with multiple kids by multiple women, it's not gonna be anywhere near that. All right. Even though I'm motherfucking president, motherfucking party here. All right. I know. Well, nigga, don't you got? Yeah, nigga. All right. I was married. All right. The second time around. But still, man, this is what I'm saying, bro. This shit is just ridiculous to the point of where you cannot criticize and tell the truth. You cannot motherfucking destroy her feminism fantasy. Women would rather fucking live in her fucking fantasy, bro, than fucking, face her reality. That's just the God honest motherfucking truth for women. But again, with black women, it's 10 times worse. STD rates, single mother rates, poverty rates, all of these negative things that you definitely do not want to be the motherfucking capstone for. But yet and still, you aren't doing anything to change that. What are you doing to fucking counteract it and change it? Nothing. Because why? You want to keep motherfucking controlling shit from the bottom. And that's what people don't understand, man. When you make that motherfucking move, bro, to sacrifice the group for the fucking lowest of the low, everybody fucking suffers. And when you stop the men from standing up and doing what they're supposed to do, to say, hey man, we gotta get this trash the fuck up out of here. Oh, how dare you? What about her feelings? Fuck her feelings. Bruh, she has 5 children by 5 different men. Okay? She's been locked up for this. She's been locked up for that. She's lost her fucking children. She's neglectful. She's irresponsible. Okay? She done burnt up half the motherfucking city. Why the fuck are you guys giving a fuck about this person? This person is a problem. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. Why are we making excuses for her? There's no excuse to be made for a person that's a fucking problem, a constant problem fucking starter, bro. And only in the fucking black community do we protect those people more so than the fucking producers. The problem should never be more motherfucking protected than the producers, bro. And as a man, again, bro, if y'all knew how hard it was to be fucking just successful and never fuck up as a black man, bro, man, I tell you, it's the most, bro, that this is the most fucking unrewarding job ever. You make it all the way through this shit, bro. You never have a fucking fuck up. You never motherfucking, do some majorly fucked up shit, and you play it pretty much by the book all the way through, bro. You should literally get a mother. You should get a fucking plaque on the wall of niggerdom. But that's the least thing that's fucking respected in the black community, bro. Is that whole, clean cut, straight arrow guy, bro. They don't want you to be recognized. You gotta have some dirt on. You gotta have that street shit in. You gotta be done killed the nigga. You gotta be unsold a pack. You gotta be undid something fucking illegal for you to be taken serious as a fucking man in the motherfucking black community. And again, as long as women control, as long as the women control the fucking community, it's always gonna be that way because that's what get their pussy wet for whatever reason. That's what make them want to motherfucking hop on the dick is a nigga that's got bodies. We've literally had that happen with the girl. What was the girl's name that was dealing with the young boy that got killed, the rapper? She only fucked with hood niggas and killers. That's what she said or some shit like that. King Von, that's who it was. Nigga ain't got no felony. She ain't trying to fuck with him. And again, man, you gotta teach your sons, man, leave that bitch there alone. You don't even want to chase her, bro. You don't want to do that raggedy ass bitch. But then too, like I said, the women that are truly feminine and things like that, the ones that make it out, man, y'all gotta stop being scared too. Y'all gotta stop letting these motherfucking booger wolf bitches represent y'all, man. These hood ass, rebellious, manly, talking back ass bitches. Y'all need to be like, hey, bitch, you not with us. You don't represent us. Shut the fuck up. Whether she be fucking attractive or whatever the fuck. Again, man, there's somebody for everybody. At the end of the day, I've seen plenty of ugly bitches that's living a happily ever after, man. With a dude that's way, way more fucking attractive than them or whatnot, from what women say, what other women say. How the hell did she end up with him? Well, hey, the bitch doing something right. She with the nigga. He ain't out here on these hoes. He really is been a motherfucking good and faithful husband. So whatever the fuck she had, bitch, you need to be talking about her to try and get the same thing. How about that? You on baby daddy number 3. And all niggas giving you motherfucking some of that white shit and a 2-piece. If that. And he eating the biscuit. All right. So yeah, man, y'all gotta be careful out here, bro. Asian dog, appreciate you, Agon. You gotta be careful with this motherfucking shit because man, the game is so we at the point now, man. Especially like I say, if this economic downturn happens the way it's projected to happen sometime by this year, black women, you are the first sheep to the slaughter. You know why? They know you don't have no protection. I said this, I think, 2 streams ago. When everybody's motherfucking stomach is touching their back, and it's motherfucking survival of the fittest out here, and motherfuckers ain't got no jobs, motherfuckers can't eat. Again, man, a lot of niggas, I know y'all watch Love and Hip Hop and World Star and all this other shit. But you better be paying attention to these news that's going on around you. Carjacking is back. A dude just, I think he was a retired fire chief, just got killed in a fucking carjacking earlier. It was earlier this week or late last week. Over people trying to steal his car, man. All right. What the fuck you gonna do when somebody run down on you coming out the grocery store, coming out the mall or whatnot, and you got your baby? All right. And because these young niggas don't give a fuck, because the niggas y'all raised, again, the niggas y'all raised don't give a fuck, and he don't want to leave no witness. He gonna just motherfucking dump two in your head and then take your car and go on about his business. What you gonna do when he motherfucking climbing through your window, kicking in your door, while you and your babies motherfucking sleep at 2, 3 in the morning? And they know to kick your door in and not the next nigga's door in because that door there got a nigga in it and they know you by yourself. Again, man, this shit has extremely far-reaching repercussions to y'all not want to motherfucking give in to no man and do what the fuck a man tell you to do. Am I just saying you should just, bark like a dog, hop on one foot? No, I'm not saying that. You don't just every fucking man you meet. This is not a Muslim culture. I understand this shit. That's unrealistic. Bro, I don't even expect a bitch to be submissive to me. That I really don't know. I don't want you to be submissive to me. I'm not. You don't belong to me. But being respectful, that's not that. That should be the standard, and that's the problem. You bitches aren't ever gonna. And I'm saying you bitches because bitches don't understand this. I'm talking to the bitches. All right. You bitches don't understand, bro. You can't be submissive if you don't have respect. You don't have respect for men in general or men, period. And again, that's what feminism teaches you. Feminism is poisoning the fucking black woman's mind to where she thinks she's on par with and equal to arguably the most fucking the most fucking triumphant man on the goddamn planet. Okay? Y'all can't talk this slavery shit and we survived this and we survived that and so on and so forth and lynching and racism and Jim Crow and all this shit. Bruh, we should be the first motherfuckers y'all goddamn have respect for. We've been through the goddamn most, right? Especially we not talking worldwide in this country. What the fuck are you saying? Then y'all turn around and get in the street. We marching for y'all. No, bitch, you're not marching for shit. You marching for your goddamn self and to put on a fucking show. That ain't like you really give a fuck. Again, shout out to fucking Chronicles, man. Y'all are motherfucking globalists and feminists first. The globalists, feminists, and racialists. Before anything, race is always the last goddamn thing. Y'all don't give a fuck about no damn niggas, man. This race shit come motherfucking last. And even when that comes into play, you're still the queen. You're still the goddess to be worshipped. Man, you get the fuck out of here with that fucking bullshit. Y'all lost your goddamn mind, man. Go ahead, bro.
You know what's what's interesting is that why you say that, again, pointing to the one sister that was on Boyce's panel. I forget the lady's name. I could always, go see it. But the one sister, the one black lady who lived here in the States, it's very ironic that, she said because she didn't want her girls, her children to, and they're pretty well off, but she didn't want her girls or her children to be around that particular type of mindset where you know they're in like direct opposition um to that mentality. And even herself, she didn't want to be around that, be stressed out dealing with those specific types of black women. Again, specific types of black women, she didn't want to deal with that, so they moved over to France. It's ironic that lady, the sister has a wife school. I don't know
Yeah,
if you caught
I
that.
saw it on. I saw it on Obscene and Shout Obscene. She said something about she didn't want to know how to learn. She wasn't trying to learn how to roll blunts or some shit. Then she said that she said,
Right.
yeah, try.
And but here's the ultimate irony of that. While the worst of our women continue on in the cesspool round and round, and the ultra worst of our women, who are the women who make excuses for and enable the worst of our women to do what they do. While they're doing that, this particular black woman has not only moved to a different location, but has a wife school where decent women, including black women from here and other women around the world, are paying fifteen
15,000. Yep.
thousand dollars to figure out how to be the best woman that they can be for a man. And I think that's critical, and it flies in the face of those women who have the opposite views, who push the poison. That's actually what I call it. Those women, Sister G's and all them, they're the media version of what drug dealers were back in our generation on the corners, pushing poison into the community. All the while, there are women who don't have a pot to piss in, but they're spending $15,000 to become, to figure out, how do I become the best wife I can be, so I can be the best mother that I can be the best wife that I can be, and I can be the best overall female that I can be in life, and get a return on my investment, which is a happy, fulfilled life. They're spending money doing this while we have poisonous women, poisonous black women, putting their efforts at being the worst that they can be, often for free. And I'm not saying, well, they should do it for money, but most of them do it for money. But I find that very ironic. Um, the other thing is that I know it's going to be some women listening to the stream, and people going to soundbite us. That's coming. But fantastic. I actually challenge some of the black women out there who are among those ranks. I challenge you all, just question the intention, just to see if you get any pushback, or to see if you are looked at as honest. Question it. Question, why are we why have we been on this trip of continually picking out black men, downing particular black men, and using this whole when we don't when we disagree with relevant points that black men have, that we see that they're not trying to poison mindsets, we're not trying to lead anybody astray. Question the whole assailment when somebody leverages the opposite sex insult, and call that into question and say, okay, well, you know, can we prove that? Do we have something on that? What does it have to do with the overall message? I honestly challenge um, the good black women who are out there, who we really don't hear anything about because they're busy doing what they're supposed to be doing. I challenge them to begin just simply questioning the narrative that these other particular women are putting out, even if it means that you don't get invited to the pregnancy party. Start to question it, to see what the foundation is truly made of.
It's interesting you use that as an example, man. It's kind of it's like again, it's funny when you try to say something is funny, but at the same time, you try not to say that because it's truly sad if and when you really look into it. And the thing is that all of these, like even the gender reveal thing, man. Again, niggas just run shit in the ground, bro. I don't get it, and it's just like even this, and I'm just like, man, do you guys know how bad we look when you got no, you got a gender reveal with no man at it. You know what I'm saying? The father not even there at a gender reveal. And again, just this continuation of this poor pussy management, man. Listen, at the end of the day, what we keep telling you guys here is women control sex and childbirth, man. Sex and childbirth. Men control long-term relationships and marriage. So the thing is, um, you know, maybe perhaps you need to be more cautious in your sex and childbirth. Because again, the man that's willing to give you marriage or a long-term relationship, he's never going to even consider you if you fucking did such a poor job with your pussy management as to where he knows for sure that you've had too much sex and you've had too many fucking childbirths. Okay, that's some shit. The sex you can possibly hide, but again, once you hit the 2 kid mark, especially outside of a marriage, or especially even more so with multiple dudes, you fucking everything, man. Like, stop it. Like, you are literally, like I said, once you do say, okay, all right, so what's going on? You got a kid? Yeah, cool. How'd you have the kid? Oh, well, I was 16, 17. Oh, shit. Wow. Okay. So, yeah, you was fucking early. All right. And how old are you now? Oh, yeah, I'm 32. So, damn. Oh, oh, that pussy got 16 years of work. Oh, Lord. And this guy had a baby come up out of it. Like, shit. Oh, man. All right. All right. Okay. So, okay, 1 kid, 16, la, la, la. Yeah. Okay. What's up? Where you work at? What you do? All these other things. Wait, no, where you stay? Where you stay? Oh, well, I stay in such and such homes. Homes. When they say homes, that's the project. You live in a project, Shorty? You know what? Yeah. Well, yeah. My job's calling me. I'll hit you back. And again, a nigga, he gonna fuck you. Yeah, if you think you cute or you fine or whatever, you attractive, he gonna motherfucking get his rocks off, man. But again, he's not gonna take you serious. Sis, again, fuckable is not the same thing as wifeable. Okay, just because you're attractive don't mean you fucking get a long-term relationship. Especially again, if you don't respect men. Again, you guys keep trying to go to women, especially like I say, women that are either in failed relationships or women that have no man to speak for. The worst person you would ever fucking go to as a woman and ask for advice is a bitch that can't keep a man. How can y'all not figure that shit out? And the most aggravating thing in the world for a dude to motherfucking have is when his old lady, his girl, his wife, or whoever the fuck constantly coming back telling him what the fuck a bitch said that ain't got no man or got a ain't shit nigga. Y'all understand that, bro? That's the ultimate slap in the face. And y'all literally take for granted when you have a nigga that's about some shit. Again, bro, start learning something, okay? Don't just turn on TikTok and do the motherfucking latest dance or whatever the fuck it is. Don't just motherfucking watch love and hip hop and all this fucking bullshit. Bruh, Google, use the motherfucking internet for something to fucking increase your knowledge base. Look to see just how motherfucking rare the man that you have is, okay? 6 figures is a lot of motherfucking money, motherfucker. Only 16% of the motherfucking people in the country make it, all right? Now I can tell you for sure, bro. Like I said, if and when you are outside of any major metropolitan fucking area and you making 6 figures, bro, life is good. Okay, right at motherfucking 6 figures or under it, or even close anything to it. If you're making 6 figures, bro, you're not in motherfucking DC, Atlanta, Miami, New York City. Some places is like whole states. You live in California, you fucked. If you decide to stay in California, bro, outside of motherfucking you on probation or you literally in jail and you can't leave, that's on you, nigga. I don't want to hear no excuses. That's the decision you making. But outside of that, man, like I said, if you living in anywhere that's not a fucking major metropolitan area and you fucking clocking 6 figures, if you're not rich, it's because you got too much debt and you're being irresponsible with your money. Okay, you just start working your fucking debt down. Stop going out here buying a whole bunch of shit you don't need, and turn that shit into motherfucking assets versus liabilities. Okay, there's a lot of brothers on here that can teach you how to motherfucking do that, man. This sector is extremely big. You don't just talk about motherfucking pussy and relationships over here. Again, we talk about the complete fucking man. All right, pussy is always a motherfucking residual, nigga. It's never the motherfucking goal of the prize. All right, pussy gonna come. All you gotta do is motherfucking breathe and be successful, and pussy will find your way. I promise you, bro. The pussy you want too. Ain't just the shit you don't want, nigga. You get enough of motherfucking success. You think again? Biggie told you, Shabba Ranks, fucking Flavor Flav had a whole show. Shout out to motherfucking Biz Marquee. Wish him a speedy recovery. He just had a stroke, but his old lady is quite fucking attractive and way younger than him. All the motherfuckers that claim you ugly, bro, ugly means nothing to a man. Your success means everything though, and you control that. Don't want to hear no bullshit about the white man ain't letting you this, white man. No, nigga, you not letting yourself. You got a motherfucking cell phone in your hand. You spending 90% of your day motherfucking posting pictures or liking bitches' pictures and doing some motherfucking fun bullshit. You not doing it in any type of business. Nothing. Not no motherfucking trading. Not no fucking crypto. Not no fucking, making some type of motherfucking moves or something for business wise. Bruh, you just wrong. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're fucking wrong. And you are fucking preventing yourself from being the man that you had the potential to be. Go ahead, brother. My bad.
No, you make an excellent point, and just an observation, um, because I wanna make sure that I'm drawing very clear contrast tonight, because again I know they're gonna soundbite. You had mentioned the pictures thing, and when you said that, a very fast observation came to my mind. Have you or anyone else out there in the chat, because I got the other phone up now so I can see the chat, um, have anyone out there noticed that mostly productive black women, productive black women, you don't often see them, you know, just randomly, if they're like standing and they're like idle when they have their phones even, they might be either doing something or they might be talking to somebody, but you don't just like randomly see them like 3 or 4 times in like 15 minutes. But um I don't see a lot of productive black women do that, but I see a lot of the unproductive black women, or the specific black women with the mindset that we're talking about, that is not conducive to being their very, very best or being realistic. They do exhibit a lot of the behavior that you had just mentioned, where it's like, okay, you got 175 selfies stored up in Google Cloud and stored up on Instagram, where they got to charge you that monthly fee or whatever, but you don't have a fraction of that time spent doing something conducive. That's number one. Another important thing that came to my mind, Brother Tastic, is that um, I know you mentioned very early on in the stream that, you know, some of the negative black women with the negative mindset, as Jessica X would put it, they're doing the Kevin Samuels challenge. Now, it's not necessarily about Kevin Samuels, but they're doing the Kevin Samuels challenge, which I'm interested to look into and
Yeah,
see what that is.
what is that? I don't.
I I don't know, but since you mentioned that, because you'd also just said something about, the men. I would like, again, I would invite everyone out there to, again, if you're listening to us and you're in the camp of some of these women who, like the sister, the sister, the Lady G's, and the other women out there who subscribe to that, you're gay, you're broken, conquered, and whatever else that they say. Again, I just ask that we question: are there any men, number one, who are behind these women, with these women, engaged to these women, married to these women, or moving in that direction? Do these type of women who exhibit this type of behavior and mindset, do they have men behind them? And if they do, are they willing to put these men in the forefront to see if these are the type of men that when we look at it, hmm, you actually are dealing with a respectable dude. What's your problem? Because my assumption is that these particular women, fantastic, don't have solid, respectable men behind them that they're willing to put in the forefront so that we can say, you know what, sir? Do you agree with what your lady is putting out there? Is that a conflict in your household? Is that a conflict with you as a man and the terms of your relationship, the way it's governed, so that we can question it and hold it up to the light to say what type of men do you have behind you while you're giving this advice to these other women, pointing at not just a man but other men who are calling it like we see it and just being honest. So, again, the chat is going, no, they don't. Of course they don't. But again, I think, YouTube, the next level of this, because, Brother Samuels, yourself, and a couple of other people, Jessica X, what you all have done, the work that you've done, it's very important. Because it goes beyond classic YouTube, classic Black manosphere. I want to put it in context. It actually goes beyond that. Um, because if you notice, everybody who's on the same old, everybody, think about it. Their content is the same. And I've been watching them for 2 years. Their content is the same. They haven't brought anything new or refreshing to the table. Some people are still talking about who's doxing who, this person, that person, and it's been 2 years and there hasn't been any development. The conversation hasn't developed. And when it comes to what we're talking about in terms of the positive Black man, the positive Black woman, and the Black women who ultimately want to take control of the whole table, and the only way that they can do that is to assail Black women, good Black women, and good Black men. The conversation, the talking points, the evidence, it's all the same, and and the arguments is actually baseless, and they haven't bared any fruit to turn the trajectory around. And so
Well,
I think, go ahead.
no, well, it's funny, like you said, you say that. And again, I'll give um him credit for this. When I came through, he was with the show your work thing. When I first came into this space, that was a major, I guess, thing going on around here where it was like show your work, right? And I was cool with that. I really, really like that because again, whenever you claim anything or whatnot, man, people demand proof. Okay. Again, the stock market works that way. If you have projections of the earnings your company's supposed to have per quarter, and you fail to meet those estimates, well, that's going to determine the showing your stock. Because again, you need to be honest and transparent with your people, because if then you're not, what are you doing? You're just believing in something that's unrealistic, or you're pretty much being sold a dream possibly, and you're just supposed to take the word of someone that's, what I mean, bartering something as important as your livelihood and your money possibly, because you, depending on how big the investment is, or even small, you're trusting this person with your money. Okay. So what happens is, now when you demand anything of proof and substance, oh well, that's weak shit. That's this, that's that. I'm like, whoa, 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 bro. What do you mean? So you mean to tell me if I claim I fucking fix cars or whatnot, and you come there and I don't got no lift, I don't got no tools, I don't got no motherfucking business fucking certificate on the wall, I just got some motherfucking random ass motherfucking house garage. You show up and I'm like, hey, yeah, man, it's good to leave it here. You leave me your keys, and you're like, hold on, you gonna ask no questions? Yeah, of course you would. But again, when the Black man dares say hey man, I need proof of what the fuck you're talking about and where your credentials of who you are and all these other things, and you show it, well, that ain't enough, nigga. You might be a mathematician, but you ain't a fucking astrophysicist. Oh, well, nigga, you can do a couple of card tricks, nigga, but you can't make a whole elephant disappear. Like, nigga, what are we doing, man? Stop. Like, it's just, bro, you can't. And this is why I understand the brothers that with SYSBM and why brothers are just saying, hey, man, fuck it, I'm out. And black women, again, you do not have the luxury that a man has, first and foremost, okay? But especially you don't have nowhere near the luxury that the black man has. I told y'all, man, last time, the secret's out. Black men are dope as fuck. And all these other women are motherfucking hopping on the goddamn train. And no, it's not just the NFL niggas. It's not just the goddamn NBA niggas. It's not just the rapper niggas. It's not just the singer niggas. It's not just the famous niggas, rich niggas, bro. Black men out here are beginning to win because we control our own motherfucking image. We actually motherfucking do this shit we do right here. Have fucking important, serious conversations and express anything we want to express. You know what I mean? In a very, very, entertaining, at the same time, um, valuable, instructional, intelligent, intellectual, you know what I'm saying, articulate, all these other things type of way. And we aren't just these big black, bucks that's good in bed. We're far more than that. That's a part of it, goddamn it. That ain't never gonna change. We still hold a title. It's a reason before that mystique, what I'm saying, when it comes to big black buck and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But we're far more complex than that. And shout out to Jessica, like you said, man. The whole thing with Jessica and the problem that she had with the sisterhood and these lowly piece of shit ass motherfuckers that you talking about shit that happened years ago, even before she was here. They got nothing to do with her, but they found a reason to bring her into it. And again, bro, we gotta start like, bro, just ignore the nobodies, bro. The nobody ass niggas that hang around this sector and stuff like this, bro. That's one definite thing that no matter how you feel about Kevin Samuels is, bro, you gotta elevate your surroundings, man. Elevate your fucking the people and the things you associate with. It's certain motherfuckers, bro, that just now you shouldn't even be trying to deal with. Like the whole motherfuckers that just constantly clout chasing this shit, man. Fuck them, bro. A motherfucker can't get motherfucker 8, 10 people in their chat unless they beefing with somebody, bro. Just fuck them, ignore them. They don't matter. But to the point of where Jessica X, like I said, man, you need that outside eye. Okay, just like with black men, again, and the reason why black women hate that is because they know women outside the sisterhood don't hold to the same standard, bro. They're not upheld by the secret code that they have as where we not go tell our bullshit. This is why they hate a Jessica X. This is why they hate a Jeannie Mai. This is why they hate any motherfucking woman that's non-black that would dare tell you the ways of a woman. All right, because their mothers do the same motherfucking things there, and those other mothers give a fuck about their sons to the degree of where they tell their sons what to look out for. Okay, they will literally motherfucking put their lives on the line for their sons, for some good shit, not just because little fucking Pookie done shot up the whole motherfucking, shot up the whole church. He got 3 bodies. You show up in the courtroom and tell everybody how you raised your baby right and all this other shit. No, that's how like this woman will fucking, do the right things, make sure her son gets into the right schools, make sure her son fucking, um, uh, you know, has the good father to start out with, somebody she's going to be able to build and have a relationship with and build a family and all these other things, support and show her son what a woman is supposed to be and what's expected of a woman and all these other things from the get-go. All right. Of course, things happen, people still get divorced and things like that, but more likely than not, like I said, if you compare the black experience to other demographics, is a reason for it, bro. The common denominator is what? The black woman being in control. That's the common denominator. The black woman being in control of the fucking household and the fucking children and the mindset and the focus of the future men and women of the community. All right, like I said, bro, you got to the point now where these little niggas, you can't even say nothing to them, bro. They want to shoot you, fight you, or kill you over just trying to give them some correction. Why? Because they have no fucking respect for the masculine fucking principle. They have no respect for a man. They never had a man try to put them in their place in their life, and they're not truly scared of their fucking mama. But then when they know when a man comes around, this man can do something to them. They just, hey, nigga, you saying something I don't like, I'm gonna kill you. And that's the shit that we allow to fucking perpetuate and just spread like a cancer in this community, bro, and it's truly truly scary because it's only getting worse, man. The shit ain't getting no better. And like I said, depending on what happens, um, going into the upcoming year, man, um, things are going to be even scarier. And what I think you what I'm betting, and I'm not going to all but guarantee, but I'm telling you almost for certain, there's going to be a high chance that a lot of you black women are going to be left out here in the cold to suffer. All right. No one's gonna take you in. No one's gonna, you're gonna have to depend on your mama or your daddy and all this other shit. These dudes not taking you serious, man, because you've done way too much damage. You've done way too much damage. It's not and I'm not talking on an individual basis or even some get back shit. Again, men are analytical and men are just more logical long term. What does a man that has anything going for himself looks like taking in a woman that already has, several children? All right. Even if it's by the same man, or even more so, like I said, by different men. She doesn't have anything to bring to the table financially. Okay. She's combative. She doesn't want to fucking cooperate. She wants to always have the last word. What does a man that's on the road to or already at six figures benefit from picking you? Out of all the women out here, why would he pick you? Unless he's just a fucking like lunatic, or he needs some motherfucking blood sacrifice for a ritual or some shit, and he and he trying to do the world a favor. I'm just saying, and that's a joke, of course. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying anything about domestic violence or
Right.
murder or
Yeah.
no shit like that.
Yeah. No, we're not.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're not
yeah,
advocating
yeah. It's just a little
nothing
jokey
like
joke.
that.
He said, kill them bitches. He want to kill them. No, I ain't saying all that shit, man. But yeah, you got to be careful out here, man. And again, man, as I say, a wise man once said, "Wear it in health." And I think here shortly we're going to be seeing it. And you need to you niggas though, y'all niggas better not talk all this shit. All right, y'all better not talk all this shit about black women. But as soon as they out here, motherfucking, please, sir, can I come in from the cold? And I see y'all niggas motherfucking hugged up and booed up and shit. All right. With these same bitches y'all say y'all want to go motherfucking take in. Because a lot of y'all niggas, again, it sound good, but y'all can't wait for these bitches to be on their last motherfucking penny and loaf of bread and need some place to stay so y'all can motherfucking, you know, and we ain't talking no multiple wives either. Y'all niggas just want one. So yeah, man, you gotta be careful out here, bro, and be prepared for the stuff that's going on. But ultimately, like I said, y'all control your own destinies, man. We done tried to tell y'all. Like I said, that's why I didn't even been talking to women, period, for a long ass time, because it's just like, hey, man, you done heard it for so many for I don't know how long, but I guess now, like I said, the one good thing about this situation with KS, man, is the whole aspect of we're being heard, and it's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. You no longer motherfucking say ain't nobody listen to you niggas, don't nobody hear you niggas, none of this shit, so on and so forth, bro. Those days are over with. And yeah, if you're doing
Right.
your thing, man, keep doing your thing, bro. Because again, it's not even about the fucking fame or none of this shit, or so on and so forth, bro. Listen, from seeing that, especially like I said, man, everybody came in his neck, bro. I just tell y'all niggas suck my dick and go on by my way. I can never be in that. I'm not built for that. For the politicking and the trying to make people feel good and all that shit. Nah, man, get the fuck out of my face, nigga. You don't do shit for me, so it is what it is. You watch me, you don't. Fuck you. It is what it is. I said what I said. I mean,
Well, women are the the great thing about that, and about what we're seeing. I think we're at the point where the oil is separating from the water, and people are beginning to see and take notice not only this type of separation, which really is it's really a realization, right? People are starting to see it, and what I'm most impressed by is that there are black women who were on the other side of the river, throwing rocks and throwing sticks and throwing glass, it's starting to hit them. And they're starting to say, wait a minute, you know what? I actually can benefit what these men have been saying. I can benefit from what these men have been saying all along. And they're starting to come out and they're starting to admit it. That's what I'm starting to see. But I think the other part is just um as men we have to be able to say no. And I was guilty at a point, but it's a learning process. I had a random chick who came one time. I'd seen her, and I'm not trying to womanize, but uh, just briefly, I had seen this chick who had a pair of G's, man. I mean, she was good looking, just kind of out there, and I ended up talking to her, or whatever, rapping with her. So I said, she said, can I come and kick it? I said, you don't got a dude, do you? She said, no, I have a dude. All right, cool. Come through, whatever. Oh, your house is beautiful, blah, 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 blah. So we're just kicking it and chilling. So I'm not necessarily trying to get the prize because if you do what you're supposed to do, the prize will present itself to you. And if she comes back to my house by herself, alone, generally we know women are going to fuck you before they even before you even get to that. So long story short, we end up doing the do, and she ended up giving me the prize. She was interested. She was feeling good. She wanted a drink out of the cabinet. I went and got a drink. She felt great. She felt comfortable for us to go and do the do and have some fun. She had some G cups now. So at the end of that, I walked her to somewhere in town and said, okay, well, text me or whatever, if and when I'm not busy, um, we can do it again. I'm sleep fantastic. And here's my example, right? Now I had a lot of fun, physical fun with this girl, with those G cups, nice and fluffy and everything. 6 o'clock in the morning, no, 5:38 in the morning, my buzzer rings. So I'm like, damn, who the hell? And it kind of startled me because nobody comes to this particular area where I live at this property and is ringing my buzzer at 5:38 in the morning. And if it is somebody, it has to be somebody who not only knows me, they have to be in some trouble. They gotta be if you one of my people. And I'm far away from my folks for anyone to just come randomly do that without calling me. Generally, I'll get a phone call first. And if I don't get a phone call, it better be somebody when I pick up that phone and says, hey, bro, it's me. I'm in trouble. Help, 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 help me, let me in, whatever. And that's rare. I answer my buzzer, I say hello, and she says, it's me. I say, what? I say, wait a minute, who is this? It's such and such. I say, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. I don't have anywhere to go. And I said, you can't just come here like that unannounced.
He can't. He
And and
can't.
and 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 so she says, don't you want to have some fun with me again? And I said, listen, you can't just come here at 5 o'clock in the morning unannounced. And I remember she literally said, so you're gonna pass up to enjoy me again? And I said, young lady, Miss Lady, take it easy. Don't come back here again. And I hung my phone up. I came back and I got back in my bed and I went to sleep. Now, what's the what's the moral of the story? So the moral of the story is coming on the heels of what you just said, because you again reminded me of a situation where I had a lot of fun and I wanted to let her in at 5 o'clock in the morning and push them things together and have some more fun and roll over and lay down and get up and do it again at 12 or whatever. But she was counting on some some placement of male weakness that I was
Yep.
gonna go for that to come and open the door.
Yep.
And fellas, I've been through that situation many times where, and I know some of you all have too, and even women. I'm gonna put it on the women out there for those that's listening. You've got some good D before, but it was with a dude that you knew you really didn't want to be affiliated with that guy, but you gave it to him. You had your fun, whatever, whatever. But you knew that wasn't the person really for you. But you got your cake and you ate it, and you don't want no more of that. We got to be willing to be like, you know what? I'm cool on that, and everything that we just packaged in that bottle right there, fantastic. That's what they bring to the table. So now, if we flip the odds, they'll say you must be gay. I mean, sorry, you must be homosexual. You must be the opposite, sexual gender or whatever. I don't want to get your channel in trouble by saying the wrong word. You must be this. You must be that. You you're gonna refuse this. You're gonna refuse the prospect of the only thing that I feel that's the most valuable thing that I can bring, which is sex. So if you are a six-figure guy, whether you're at the low end, the middle end, or the high end going into the sevens, if you refuse the prospect of having sex number one on your list, and we're talking about black women again with the negative mindset. This is how they think. You have to be of the opposite sexual persuasion because the typical black guy has that as the number one asset of value on his list when it comes to why he's even going to deal with a woman. If she got a fatty, it's because you can bang it and she's a banging chick. And that's supposed to be as a black guy who, if you're truly a black guy, if you're truly a nigga and you in the culture and represent the culture, that's at the top of your list. That's
Yeah, that's the
their
number one. That's the number
mindset.
one form. That's the number one form of currency. And again, women and black women know that. Again, for if you a nigga, your currency is pussy, and we got to get out of that mindset, bro. Especially, bro, if you made it to the point where you're a six-figure guy, bro, no matter where you are, I don't give a damn. Listen, bro, even in New York and Cali or wherever it may be, nigga, it's people making minimum wage in those places too. So again, for people, it's the context that people always leave out. Well, $100,000 really ain't no money, nigga. Where? All right, motherfucking zero to motherfucking 100,000 is a big ass gap, motherfucker. So don't ever let nobody tell you, man. Even if you're in one of these biggest places where your 100,000 doesn't equal out to be an actual 100,000 because of the cost of living, that's still substantial. Because I promise you, nigga, you have a McDonald's, you have a fucking Burger King, you have a Walmart, you have all of these minimum wage paying ass jobs, and motherfuckers not making nowhere near close to motherfucking $100,000. Okay, so even like I said, if you're in those situations, you're making six figures, bro. As a black man, you're in the 8 percentile. And again, man, my man say he hit it with the Forrest Gump. Can't sit here, can't come back in here. Yay, man, exactly, bro. You have to learn to, and it's something that I think you gain with experience, life experience, bro. Listen, bro, pussy is great, pussy is good, all this other, but bro, you had one, you done had 95% of them. All right, just like the motherfucking six-figure shit, nigga. It's very few motherfuckers out here that got that six-figure pussy. All right, we gonna have to, hey, we gonna have that conversation. How about a fantastic go get on the six-figure pussy out this motherfucker? All right, you got that shit to where, hey, bitch, this is A1 motherfucking creme de la creme. All right, motherfucking Michelin star. All right, that's very, very, very rare, man. Again, you don't have one pussy, you had 95% of them, man. So go
Can
ahead,
I
go ahead.
say something? Just real quick. It's funny you mentioned that. Um, I don't. I classify women by body types. And again, to the women listening, no disrespect. That's just how I am. Um, I tell people, you know, it all hits the same. So, like for and just my experience, probably not for everybody else. All the body types, like I've had the fluffy thick, I've had the firm, I've had the firm, thick. I've had the fluffy, medium, soft. I've had the firm, slender, medium, soft. I've had the big girls who was big and fluffy. I've had the big girls who was big and hard, and I've had the skinny chicks. And with experience, like you said, just correlating, piggybacking off what you said. To be honest, fantastic man. For me, it became easier once I had hit all, I guess, five bases of different body types here in America and overseas. So it's like, to me, it's just like, man, if I see a body type that I like, even if it's my preferred body type, I see it, I'm like, oh yeah, that looks good. But my motivation isn't really there because I just tell myself like, I already had it. Keep moving, keep going.
Yeah.
Like, I already had it.
Listen, bro.
Body types.
Exactly. Listen, bro. And this is the thing. This is what we constantly tell you, brother, in this space, bro. Listen, for you young niggas out there, bro. All right, from 16 or 15 on, y'all really shouldn't be listening to this anyway, technically. But somebody telling you about it from 18 to 25, bro. Take all of the thoughts that you're saying for the pussy, for the pussy, for the pussy, for the pussy, and replace it with for the power. All right. Don't fucking buy them rims for the pussy. Don't buy that motherfucking Challenger or that motherfucking or that Benz too early for the pussy. Don't do nothing for the pussy, man. Move your mind to a fucking power mindset. Again, shout out to Chronicles. As a man, you're supposed to have a ruling class mentality. You want to be a owner, okay, not a fucking worker. And what we've learned in this space now, you have several brothers telling you, man, there are plenty of ways to do it. Literally, brothers in this space that you can talk to, man, to get into certain industries and get a mindset or whatever. And again, man, for the free, they ain't even charging you, man. Not even charge you. Just this conversation. Shout out to my brother, Cyber Lion, man. Listen, a brother that can tell you things about the tech industry and again, overcoming, earlier on hiccups or whatnot, what have you. Listen, we even have those success stories. Brothers that have proven, hey, just because you trip and fall don't mean you fucking stay down and your life is over. That's another narrative that the black man's been told for the longest, right? Oh yeah, nigga, you've been to prison, la la la. It's over with. It's this that, and the other. You got a felony. Nah, man, it's not the case. And again, we got brothers that can tell you the things and the places where you need to go to get your rights reestablished, and all these other things that you've never ever been taught about or talked to about. Because again, they want to keep you ignorant, man. The true motherfucking number one valuable thing in life is knowledge. All right, knowledge leads to everything else, man. All right, and again, that's why we all about here, man. It's not just one single thing, bro. Everybody has their own little piece. They put into the motherfucking pot, man, to flavor that thing out, and you can get what you don't like. You don't have to eat, nigga. You don't like motherfucking crab legs, nigga. Leave the crab legs in there. Take the sausage. You know what I mean? You don't like the motherfucking sausage, nigga. Take a piece of potato. You know what I'm saying? You don't like none of that shit, nigga. Just eat the broth. Whatever it is, man. We got a whole bunch of great shit cooking up over here, bro. And it's all about it's for y'all. It's for y'all, bro. Y'all, we are changing the fucking paradigm of leaving the motherfuckers after. You know what's the most fucked up shit I always heard, man, and I don't even know. And I have to ask some white folks, right? I heard this multiple times coming up in the elementary school, well, not elementary school, but the public school system in the black community. Oh, well, you can just act the fool if you want to act the fool. I already got mine. It's up to you to get yours. And I'm like, I just thought that was just so assholish for you to say. Mind you, you're not supposed to go above and beyond for an asshole, right? But the problem was they would say that in reference to the asshole, and they would allow the asshole to stay there and everybody else will suffer for him because they saying pretty much, oh, if you want to keep acting out and acting up or whatever, I'm just not gonna teach at all, and everybody can suffer. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Just kick the idiot out and teach us. There's no need for you to even say that. But that arrogance and that attitude of where like, I don't even really want to help you to become to my level. It's just on you to figure it out for yourself. This is another big reason why the black community suffers, man. All right. And usually, whenever I heard it, like I said, that was something that a fucking woman would say, a female teacher would say, from the fucking aspect of, some selfish ass shit like that. And like I said, man, you get introduced into this male empowerment and ruling class mentality and masculinity, bro, and you look back on your life with that lens through at your own mom, at your teachers, at your aunts, your grandma, your sisters, the lady that worked at the store, the chick that you was trying to get the ass from way back then, the chick that actually gave you the ass or whatever, all these other things. You look back at them, man, and you like, damn, you dirty motherfucker, you. Why the hell would you, and it's just like, it's just their nature, man. Unfortunately, it's like the scorpion and the frog story, unfortunately, for the black man when it comes to his relationship with the black woman, the black man black woman dynamic. um for the first time, I literally had a woman tell me outright, just straight outright. I told a story about, how my kids came about, my twins came about the first time. She said, "Nigga, that's your fault for trusting the bitch." And I was like, damn, you know what? Thank you. You're right. You're right. A woman told me that out of something trying to fucking like hurt my feelings or make me feel stupid and make me feel fucking like some type of way. And I was just like, damn, you're right. That's your fault for trusting a bitch. But again, so when black men act like they're not gonna trust nobody and they're not really gonna deal with you as far as they can throw you, and you gotta prove yourself, well, again, y'all put the secret out there. What the fuck should we trust you for when you show yourself as being untrustworthy? All right. If you as a whole, as a collective, black women show themselves as being untrustworthy and unloyal to black men, and don't give me no bullshit way back from slavery and whatnot, what have you again, because again, black women were given whole plantations and slaves by they either, they white lovers or they white motherfucking daddies. All right. Black men didn't get that shit like that, man. It was far more prevalent for black women to have slave plantations than men. All right, being passed down to them or being passed over to them. But listen, man, this whole aspect of what we got going on here, y'all keep fucking with this feminism if y'all want to. See how far it's gonna get you. New Yorker and these white folks are trying to motherfucking let you know it's time for you to abandon ship, black women, from the feminism train. Feminism boat, feminism blimp, feminism fucking airplane, helicopter, spaceship, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's time for you to get off that shit because, hey, man, you're gonna need a man real soon. You gonna be sounding like Mulan around this motherfucker. Be a man. No, but you ain't gonna be able to be one. You're not gonna be able to motherfucking intimidate one either. I mean, well, not intimidate. Well, no, intimidate for you guys would be a good point too, but imitate. All right, you're not gonna be able to motherfucking intimidate or imitate one because shit's looking the way it's looking, man. Shit's gonna be rough around here. Just saying. And that same man you claim you hate and this, that, and the other, whatnot, what have you, I promise you, he's not going to be giving you any type of time of day if it's going to be difficult. Just point blank, period. And especially, like I said, if he's high value, and I'm not just talking financially, like I said, bro, he got better options. Why would he fucking waste them with something that's going to be a liability? But all in all, man, this is a great, great convo. Ain't gonna motherfucking run the whole 3 tonight, bro. Nigga getting a little tired. I'm gonna get up out of here. Appreciate my man Cybertron for coming through, man. Greatly appreciate everybody that came through tonight. Make sure y'all hit the like on this thing if y'all haven't already. We at 129. I need like 30 more likes if you come out the door if you haven't already liked it. Please, if you are new here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Please and thank you. If you would like to, we do have the BABG merch, copper shirt. You know what I mean? Big ass black guy. You see what it is. I am what I am. And all in all, man, you know how we get down. Let's that on that when I catch you on the next one. Holla.